Yo, what is up you guys? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to be going over our light setup. Last month I did a ton of bank fishing overnight videos, hitting the Texas City dike. I really wanted to catch my fish. Finally did it. Go check out that video. But besides the point, while we were doing those videos, I was getting a ton of comments asking me, how do you set up your lights? What is your light setup? And I figured, why not just make a video? So in the future, if I do more videos like that, instead of having to comment a bunch of different times, I could just send y'all to this video. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it. So with the light setup, we can break it down into three separate categories. We're gonna have the stand itself, that's its own category, electrical stuff, and then lighting. So technically lighting is electrical, but I figured I would put that in its own category to avoid confusion. So starting things off, we'll go ahead and get into the stand. This is a very nice stand. We've had it for, I want to say, close to 2 years now. It is showing some signs of rust, but I mean, that's kind of unavoidable with the salt water. Nonetheless, it's a very nice stand. It's super lightweight. You can set it up on your own, move it around on your own. Nice wide base. And then with these little screw locks, there's really not much to showcase, but you can unscrew these, and you can get quite a bit of height. Again, all the specs will be listed on Amazon and in the description. You can read a little bit more about it yourself. It's also a two-piece, so this actually unscrews right here, and you can pull that off and store it. It's nice and compact, but really nice stand. Never had any issues. I have no complaints with it, and we use it. I don't want to say we use it a lot, but every time we do this, we use it. There's never been a moment where we're like, we don't feel like bringing the stand. So nice stand there. Let's go ahead and jump into the lighting. So with the lights, the main star of the show is going to be the can light here. Now, unfortunately, when we bought this a couple years ago, it was on Amazon. I've looked and I've looked. I spent a couple hours researching, trying to find links for all the stuff before recording this video, but nothing came up for this. So I've got a similar light linked in the description. But again, I don't want to advise you guys to go buy something that I haven't personally used and I don't trust. So do your own research, try and find a light. But what I can tell you is the main things you're looking for is like PAR 64 can light, maybe for construction, or PAR 64 stage light, something that would be like on a stage, like a spotlight almost, to do, what is that, theater, thespian stuff. So that is what you're gonna need. And I do not believe it comes with a bulb, so this is the bulb you're going to be looking for right here. 1000 watt. Where's the, you know what, I don't need to show you guys right now. Everything will be linked in the description, but we also have an extra bulb just in case there's ever a power surge with the generator or something goes wrong. You want to have a replacement bulb because it would suck. You get all the way out to your spot, set up, and then your light busts on you. There's nothing to do. And the second part of our lighting setup is going to be these very inexpensive drop lights. We've got one right here, and then let me come over yonder. Got another one back there, and you can pick these up at like Lowe's or Home Depot. Very inexpensive. So this one is going to be like the main spotlight that goes out and lights up the water. Then we have these just to kind of aim down and light up our area so we can retie lures, change batteries, and so you guys can see when we're recording. So for the last category, we've got our electrical stuff. Now, to start things off, you're gonna need a generator. So if you have a generator already, just make sure it's above 1000 watts. Like it doesn't need to be peaking at 1000 watts. If anything, maybe go for 1500 or 2000 watt generator. That's just gonna give you enough power to for sure, light up your 1000 watt light. And then any extra stuff you have, maybe a phone charger, a speaker, drop lights. You'll just need that little bit of extra power so not everything is going to your main light. So for those of you guys who are interested in the Honda generator, I will have it linked down below in the description. It's a very nice generator. It's a little bit pricey, but it's got a lot of pluses to it. And we don't just use it for the lights. So like when hurricane season comes around, if you want to power a little window unit, AC, or maybe keep the fridge going so you don't waste all your food, that bad boy will get it done. On top of that, it is a very, I guess, what's the right word? It's not loud. I don't know. It's very not loud. It's super quiet. That's what I'm trying to say. And that helps for us. We're just a little particular. We don't want to have tons of background noise when we're recording for you guys. Just makes for an unpleasant video, I guess, like a bad viewer experience. so that thing is nice and quiet. But for most of you guys out there who probably aren't recording your trips, get something loud. I've seen guys out there at Seawolf who have their generator right next to them, and they put on like what are these little earmuffs to keep quiet. So definitely just whatever you got, make it work, but it has to be at least, I would say 2000. You want a 2000 watt, just so you're not, you know, taking any chances on running out of power out there. And lastly, for electrical, you want to get yourself a nice high quality extension cord. We bring out two because I like to have the dedicated one for the big light. It's a lot of power, a lot of electricity going through that. I've found that sometimes after a long night, this thing can get really warm on you, like almost hot. So having that one cord for the light, and then we'll bring this secondary extension cord right here with a little splitter like so. You can plug in the two drop lights, and then you got a couple extra plugs for phone chargers, speakers, whatever you're doing when you're out there. But yeah, that is the light setup. Very nice, kind of pricey, but I think it's something that is well worth it if you're getting out there a lot at nighttime. I know it definitely is something that I want to use next summer, next time around, just to escape the heat. Now that we're in wintertime fishing, it's not very necessary, but it opens up a lot of opportunities for you. Fishing lights at nighttime is just so easy. It's free, man. You call in the bait fish, and then game fish are prone to come in and you know, just kind of congregate at your light. It can make things super easy, and it opens up the opportunity where, you know, usually at nighttime you kind of got to find lights to fish. With this setup, you bring your own lights and you set them up, hang out with the friends for a little bit. It's a different style of fishing. I know a lot of the guys who watch me do like kayak fishing or wade fishing. This is definitely different. It's slower, but it's a nice opportunity to, you know, invite some friends out, maybe bring out the grill, bring some brews, and just have a good time with a different style of fishing. And this will make it a little bit easier to get on them, or you don't really got to get on them, you bring them to you, I guess. But again, everything will be linked down in the description. If you guys have any questions, feel free to comment down below. I will say the one thing that isn't going to be in the description are A, going to be these drop lights because we bought them at Lowe's, and B, this can light. I could not find it at all. I will put like a substitute, but I'm pretty sure I said it earlier. I don't want to advise y'all to go buy that. It's just like the thing that was closest to this that I could find. If it were me, I would do my own research and just try and find a PAR 64 can light, PAR 64 stage light that worked for me, was in the price range, and just do a little bit of your own research. I'm sorry, I wish this one was still available because, you know, I've got the first-hand experience with it. It works great, but I couldn't find it, so. And like I said, if y'all have any questions, feel free, leave them down in the comments. I'll try and get back to y'all as quick as I can. We've been kind of busy trying to get on some fishing to finish out this month strong. Took a week off for vacation, so I really want to pump out some more videos, catch back up with you guys, and hopefully catch some nice big fish. That'll be in the future. If you're not subscribed, subscribe so you can see that, and I hope you guys have a great rest of y'all's day.